There was a mentally ill man, very mentally disturbed. He felt police were after him. He was on medication for his mental illness, and he decided to murder a police officer that was just sitting there in her car.
The pain is still fresh following Officer Miasotis Familia's death early Wednesday morning. The moments leading up to it are caught on surveillance video. 34-year-old Alexander John Bonds is seen shooting a stolen gun into the mobile command center around 12:30 a.m. Then video shows him running away, police right behind. But police had already been searching for Bonds that evening.
9/11 call came in of a emotionally disturbed person about 10 o'clock. Walking along Westchester Avenue. The girlfriend of Alexander Bonds called in and said he was acting erratically and he was paranoid from the police.
Bonds' girlfriend told investigators he suffered from paranoid schizophrenia and was convinced police were following him for weeks before the shooting.
The girlfriend of Mr. Bonds also took him to St. Barnabas Hospital on July 1st for psychiatric treatment, where he was released later that day.
Investigators have since searched Bonds' home and found bottles of antidepressant and antipsychotic medication, but are still investigating whether he had actually been taking them. Back at Familia's home, a memorial grows. Police Commissioner James O'Neill visited Familia's children Thursday.
There's a lot of support there, but that's gonna, their whole world changed in an instant.
Now, if you heard on the news report, they stated that this man was mentally ill and that he felt police officers were behind him. He felt they were going to get him. Why would this man feel this way? How many murders have we seen happen to black men, unarmed black men, at the hands of Caucasian police officers? This man was very mentally disturbed. And when he decided to target a law enforcement officer, he just targeted one. He did not care. If you want to blame the entity that really caused the death of this police officer, you got to blame all these Caucasian male cops that's running around sticking guns to black people, calling them the N-word, choking black people out in New York like Eric Garner, rolling up and shooting a black person within 1 second like Tamir Rice, killing black people like Rakia Boyd. Over and over and over, we've seen these images of Caucasian male cops not only kill black people, but get off. It can set anybody into mental illness. Most black people in America are afraid of Caucasian police. Even if they're not committing crimes, they're nervous when they're being pulled over, because we've seen traffic stops like Philando Castile. Even if you're in a seatbelt, tell them you have your legally owned firearm, you still can get 7 bullets anyway. So a lot of black people are very apprehensive when it comes to the police. Now, this guy, well, of course, was chased down and killed by the police. He's not here anymore. We would expect him to go to jail if they did arrest him. But understand something, this system has to stop slaughtering black people. And those in society who support that, eventually it's going to come to your doorstep as well. And I want to see how you're going to feel. And maybe black people should start doing what you do and getting GoFundMe's together if it happens on the other way around. This officer should not have lost her life. She didn't deserve that. She didn't do anything. She worked in her community for 12 years. She loved her job. Now her children now have their mother anymore. This is what happens when you constantly kill innocent people, people who have mental issues or really take that in and feel they're on edge. When are we going to stop this killing of black people in America? And I know a lot of Caucasians going to say, well, black people kill black people and Caucasians kill Caucasians. Why don't you say that when a Caucasian cop kill you? You never say that. 84% of the people that were killed in your community were done by other Caucasians in the area of crime. But you never talk about that at all. It's always when the situation with black people. Well, you're not immune to crap. You're not. It doesn't justify nobody getting killed unarmed, unjustly. I don't care what color. Nobody should. These police got all this training, but it's amazing how the training works with Caucasians, but when it comes to black people, that training go right out the window. That's why I've said many times that black cops need to patrol black areas and just kind of not engage black people. Fine, pull a black person over, call a black cop to give him a ticket. I mean, I'm that far with it because I don't see no other solution. Training not going to get it. You can't train racism out nobody's heart and mind. You can't do that. Very sad what happened to this sister. Very, very sad. And you know me, my position, I can't stand thugs on a good day. Y'all know that. To me, they're no better than these radical Caucasian terrorists. That's how I look at them. I don't support that at all. But understand something, that mental illness and that fear of police, that's something that we all have to deal with. And I hate to see it happen in that manner that we saw with this sister losing her life. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Share the video, like the commentary, and subscribe for more news stories.